Hello everybody. Today we are going to discuss the second part of chapter 1 resources. In the previous section we came to know about the importance of resources as they are important for our survival, they maintain quality of life and they satisfy our needs. But with the passage of time, the human being has started thinking them as a free gift of nature and overusing them, which is leading to exhaustion of these resources in the near future. They have forgot that they resources are limited in quantity, they take millions of years to replenish, and their distribution on earth is not equal. There are some resources are found in a particular area, and even they are only 1% of the earth crust. That's why we have to think this has become the burning issue of the day to aware the people about conserving these resources. Then the question is, how can we conserve these resources? For this we have to think about resource planning, because planning is the way which in through which we can think about the strategic or the judicious use of these resources that will definitely help in conserving them. We should follow the concept of sustainable development. According to sustainable development, we have to develop for the human being, but with this development we have to think about conserving these resources. We have to take care of the resources for the future generation. We have to follow the principle of 4 R's. What are the 4 R's? First of all, we have to refuse those resources which we can. We have to cut down our needs, and we have to refuse single use plastic. We have to use paper bag, which can help in conserving the land and water resource. We have to reduce our demands. We should think that the resources are to satisfy our needs but not for satisfy our greeds. That's why we should use only those resources we need, and after that we have to reuse those resources if we can in any way. It means before throwing the resources, before throwing away those resources, we have to think whether we can use it in any way or not. And if the resource is recyclable, definitely we have to think about recycling of that resource. We have to save water and energy, because water being a renewable resource, still we are facing water shortage because of urbanization and industrialization, which are using this in such a way that leading to water shortage. And we have to save energy in different forms of energy also. It is our duty as the citizens of the earth to use to use only renewable resources which can sustain the development, as well as they will definitely lead to conserving of non renewable resources. We have to respect different diversities of life which we are losing just because of deforestation, because deforestation is the only reason that we are losing many species, many important species of different animals and birds on this earth. We have to minimize the damage to natural environment, which will in turn give us a safe environment to live and improve the quality of life. As I told you that we have to follow the concept of sustainable development for conserving these resources. Sustainable development means we have to develop, we have to go ahead with the development, but still we have to think about conserving those resources for the future generation. We should give respect and care for all forms of life, because what we are losing at the cost of development, that the other forms of lives are extincting on this earth. We have to improve the quality of human being, because of deforestation, because of industrialization, because of land degradation and other pollutions. The health of human being is also deteriorating, which is leading to less span of life for the human being. We have to conserve the earth's vitality. Even the earth is facing global warming because of these developments and using the fossil fuels in excess. We have to minimize the depletion of natural resources. We have to change personal attitude. But we are thinking that these are the free gifts of nature and we have enough to use, but we are not thinking about the future generation. We have to keep it in mind that we have not inherited this land from with or resources from our forefathers, but we have borrowed it from our children, and we have to give them a healthy earth, not an ailing earth, to the future generations. And we have to enable the communities around us to help in conserving these resources, to take care for their own environment, and definitely it will help in conserving the resources. Even the industries has a crucial role to play in conserving these resources, because they are the reason for land, water and air pollution, which are the basic resources for all of us.